Greetings, dear sisters, and thank you for coming to be with us. Why have you come to be with us? I think it is because you are looking for God the Mother, for God in her original feminine form. You have perhaps been searching for a long time and have perhaps found many different things. The goddess of the witches with her male consort, the goddess of feminists, which is often conceived merely as a part of women themselves, a part of the psychology of a group of women, or of women as a whole. You may have encountered bits of Christianity which attempt to say that God is a mother as well as a father, but none of these things are what you are looking for, because you are looking for God herself in her original form. The great archaeologist Sir Arthur Evans wrote, "The religion of the prehistoric and early historical world was a monotheism in which the female form of divinity was supreme." Ananda Coomaraswamy, one of the greatest metaphysical and spiritual writers of the 20th century, wrote, "Our present civilization stems from a common cultural inheritance throughout an area extending from Mesopotamia to Egypt and the Ganges to the Mediterranean, founded upon the worship of the Great Mother." James Mellert, the greatest authority on Near Eastern archaeology, writes in his famous survey of ancient Near Eastern civilization, "Between 9,000 and 7,000 years before the Christian era, art makes its appearance in the Near East in the form of statuettes of the supreme deity, the great goddess." Mellert states that historically the cult of the goddess is the basis of our civilization. Now, these are important facts. We are talking not about some strange cult. We are talking not about something that is obscure, something that is not central to the life of our world, of our civilization. We are talking about its very basis. We are talking about the religion that all our ancestors followed for a period of time far longer than the Christian civilization, far longer than all the patriarchal civilizations put together. We are talking about the religion of the human race for the majority of human history. So, when we talk about looking for God the Mother, we are talking about going back to the very roots of religion. Now, my children, my sisters, I am not telling you that patriarchal religion is wrong. As civilization declined into its last age, into the Kali Yuga, into the age of iron, some 5,000 years ago, into this age of wars and quarrels and difficulties of every kind, so the society became more and more masculine, and so God had to present herself in forms appropriate to those societies, for she has never left herself without a witness in the world. She has never left her children of the earth without ways to approach her, to approach God, to approach the divine. And so she has shown herself as Lord Krishna, as Lord Christ, as the Buddha. She has shown herself in ways that people needed to approach her in the patriarchal age, in the Kali Yuga. Even in those times, the hearts of the people have constantly turned back to her in her true original form. In the Christian West, they have turned to Mother Mary. In the Middle Ages, there were pictures of the two ladders of salvation, the red ladder of Jesus, from which many souls fell off into the fires, and the white ladder of Mary, upon which every soul was saved. Of course, the Church banned these images at the time of the Counter-Reformation. In the East, they have turned to Kuan Yin, the Mother of the world, the regarder of the cries of the world. Kuan Yin, the compassionate, who listens to her children, and who saves all who call upon her name. Now, as Kali Yuga comes towards its end, as the world becomes increasingly chaotic, as the society degenerates increasingly, as the patriarchal order itself begins to crumble, many of us wish to turn back to our Mother who is the first, the purest, the original form of God.